So this is an update. I'm now at day 15 of being overnight vegan, whole foods, plant-based, no salt, no fat. Not no fat, no oil. No oil is different. So no oils at all, no salt. Yeah. So I got my book. I ordered it on Amazon and I got it fairly quickly. This book outlines the whole, it explains it so clearly. If you're even thinking of making such a major change, this book is necessary. Like, you need to spend I think it was like 15 or 20 bucks and get this book for sure. Step one. And then read it. It's not as long to read as you would think, because half of it, I'd say, starting on chapter 15. So starting here, this is all recipes. And then there's like an intro, there's a lot of explanations, there's a lot of factual success stories that Dr. McDougall talks about. It's a really easy read. Like, you can read this book in one day easily, which I suggest you do. I've already, like, and the chapters are made in a way where it says, if you want to know more about supplements, go to chapter 11. So then obviously I skipped to the chapter and then I went and read that. And then in that chapter it says, go back to chapter 8. So it's kind of like, you should read it all in order. I skipped around a bit, but so you need this for sure. Second thing, I feel amazing. I really do. I had a hard time. Okay, so I had a hard time. Coffee is one of my biggest, if not, it is the biggest. It's the one thing that so far I haven't read anything that tells me a concrete reason why I need to cut out the caffeine, aside from the fact that it does mess around a bit with your blood sugar, your glucose, and but if you're able to like this is my second coffee in 15 days. 2 coffees in 50. That's, for me, that's amazing. If you know me, you know that's amazing. And I enjoy it. Oh my goodness. I enjoy it. I don't mind reheating it twice. I don't mind drinking it cold. I am taking the time to enjoy it. But it's the one thing that I'm not there yet. Like, I've cut out all meats, all dairy, all fish, any and every cheese product under the sun, anything that's animal, honey, because it comes from anything, okay? I've cut it all out and I'm doing fine. I can handle that. I cut out on top of that for the maximum benefits of the weight loss, because side note, this is the starch solution. You can also get Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss approach, which is it's like a warp speed ahead version of the starch solution. So I am also, aside from everything that's meat, cutting out fats in the form of nuts that I love and avocados that I love. I'm cutting those out too. And you can use minimal amounts of oil for like cooking or baking or whatever. I cut out all oil, which is on the maximum weight loss version. So, it's like, as long as I can keep I can't control my blood sugar, but I mean, as long as I can consciously like eat the right things to be able to have a coffee and not have my blood sugar spike or have me pig out on something that I'm not supposed to. Like, I had a huge bowl of oatmeal for breakfast this morning with a banana in it and some P2B peanut butter powder with a little bit of maple syrup, blueberries, and a huge plate of steamed green and red cabbage. I know my blood sugar is going to be okay, and I can afford to have like a coffee and I'll be fine until lunch. And then at lunch, I'm going to stock up again on a huge bowl of vegetables. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gauging it. But honestly, aside from the fact that I just can't give up my coffee yet, and about that, I found another girl on YouTube who has found like this, I can't remember the name. It's something that you put in water and it's the same color as coffee, and you can cream it and whatever, and it kind of replaces, it sort of tastes like, I think it has to do with mushrooms. I'm gonna look for that and see. But for now, aside from the fact that I can't really bring myself to give up my coffee, everything else is amazing. Other changes I decided to make for my hair, because the other issue I was having on the high fat diet was my hair. It was getting dry, it was getting brittle, it was not nice. I have started stopping washing my hair in the shower, in the hot water. I don't wash my hair in the hot water anymore. So that's another big change. So I wash it in my kitchen sink with cold water. So it's, so there's that. That's another change I made. And the food and the no more coffee. And I go for 1 walk a day. I'm not going to start an exercise regimen at the same time as I'm starting to completely overhaul my whole universe, basically. So I go for a walk every night, and it's not like, let's not get too crazy. It's barely 10-15 minutes. Like, I walk around till then I come back to my house, and that's it. And that's all I'm doing. So my success so far is based on those things alone. So stay tuned for the next update, because I will be giving you success information, because I've already had success in 15 days, and it only takes it's 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to kind of like decide, do I want to do this? Do I like it? Do I like how I'm feeling? So I think you can tell from my face, I like how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna keep it up. Like, I'm committed to this. I feel like this is like me. So I'm gonna try and see if I can link the book, the Starch Solution book, down below, because this is what you need to get, and the coffee thing too, if I can find it. And in my next update, maybe in like 5 days or so, I'm gonna give you like a legit update. So stay tuned.